Alrighty. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the 2023 Idaho Masters. Good morning. It's only been a couple of days, less than a week, since we last talked. We're here again. The end of a 3-week string of live streams here. Started with the Jeff Conrady Memorial Border Wars. And we had the Coach K Scholarship Open in Las Vegas. And now we're here back in Boise, specifically Meridian. We were in Garden City, now Meridian, part of the Boise Metro, for the Idaho Masters. We have 21 through 32 for you today. We're rolling 12 games, 6 on long, 6 on short, so we will see everybody at some point today. If you have a friend or loved one on 21 through 32, let your boy know in the YouTube chat. We can try to get a peek of it. There's Kendall, who is coming off of a victory in Las Vegas, the Coach K. It's Randy Miles. There's Yannick Roos, Ryan Connor. All Rets this weekend. Giorgio Clinas, the defending champion. Giorgio Clinas. Rapid 10 pin. We had Hull also with us here. Dallas Burke was down on that pair. Long, Katie Simpson. Miles. We got a little bit of everybody. Do Hoon Kwan? Kendall's going to pack it in. He took second. It was second first in the string of 3 events that we've been at. Nicole Myers, good morning. Sally Spar, good morning. Good morning, all. Leaves a 7 pin. Zach Trevino. We are back to green flag racing, yes. PJ Biggs on lane 27 just got 2. So 2 is in play. 2 is in play here this weekend, or at least on the long pattern. Riley Woodard. A lot of familiar faces on this side of the house. Gio left lane. I didn't get to catch his score because that white. Oh, he's going to go through the face. Didn't love something on the approach, I guess. Good fun. We've had some funny focusing issues on this camera this morning. Super in focus right at the beginning of the approach, and then blurs out down lane. That's high flush for our boy Ken Fung. We had an issue up here with their internet. Figured it out, but forced Kenzie to have to go set up the cameras. It's usually me. Fortunately, she doesn't quite know all the intricacies of our different cameras. So, with that said, where do we want to go? I'm going to go fix a couple of these. But I want to put you guys here. I'll put you guys here. And then I'm going to go fix a couple of these cameras, and I'll be right back. We'll chat about some of the key points for the Idaho Masters as we are the halfway through game number 1 of 6. All right, man. Ah, it's really dark. We can see the scores. I think I'm going to go up 1. Up 1 on the brightness, because now that's super dark. Looked okay on the screen there, but now it doesn't look so good. Good morning, John. What's up, buddy? Christina, Krista Wakely, and Christina Love. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. I'll be right back. I think 1 up, I think we'll be okay. All right, this is manageable. The white still kind of blows out the scores, but I think we're a little bit better. This side is worse than over here, though. This side's a little better, I think. Better though. Cecil, what's up? Morning. Sorry you're sick, buddy. Hopefully it wasn't Vegas that got you sick. Geo strike. So where's Geo? Because I haven't seen a score. Where do we go? Strike, spare, open, double. So he's grinding along. Got some issues with Lizzie. Good morning. Sorry you had homework. I heard the homework's kicking you in the rear. Daniel, good morning. For all you techies out there, how much do you want to bet that the monitors are 60 hertz refresh rates? Because that's what we're running on these cameras. There's 60 frames a second. You can kind of see the screens kind of start buzzing out a little bit. So I would, if I was a betting man, I would bet that those are probably 60 hertz refresh rate. Derek Taylor, morning. The kids brought it home. I'll tell Kenzie hi. Oh, no, I wanted to watch Ryan Counter. I was on the wrong screen, sorry. Let's see Ryan Counter. Bowler Dan, morning. You guys could do me a favor and go ahead and like the stream. That'd be much appreciated. Connor Paxton. So, right now we're in get them when you can. Assumption is that the long pattern is going to be the softer of the two. It's going to be a little bit like how Thunder Egg is, where the short is very hard. This is a very, very high friction surface. You're going to bowl at 32 feet. That's very flat. And I hear that there's not a lot of friction off the gutter. So, if that is the case, the short will play extremely difficult. And you're going to need to get your pins now, because if you're trying to get pins in the short, you're not going to get them. Is my assumption. Oh, ooh, nice little break there. And it's 16 games a match, play on 40 feet. Tomorrow morning. Fortunately for us, it's fallback. We get a gain an hour, which will be very nice. Would have been nice to have this tournament in Vegas, because then we gain an hour going to Vegas, and we would gain an hour on Sunday. We gain 2 hours in 2 days. Now that would be good for our sleep. My first look at Yannick and see how he's bowling. Oh, yuck. That's the wrong pattern. That was last weekend's pattern. Sorry. Let me get you the new link. It was a fiasco this morning, to be honest with you. We had internet issues, and then my Stream Deck has lost all of its profiles. So, the instant replay profile's gone. So until I get that fixed, there'll be no goodness gracious. No. What was it? Oh, no instant replays. Extremely. So it's 32 feet and 46 feet. What is this one? It's not loading, so I don't know. Come on, man. What in the... Guessing this is long. Hold on, I almost got it. So this is the long pattern. Change it for the short. This is the long pattern. Still with me? Fixed it at the break. It's not really fixable right now, I don't think. I spent a lot of time writing the steps for it, and I'm going to have to research on how to write them again. It was a little complicated to capture the instrument. So it's going to be a next weekend fix, I think. Mike Green? Hello, cat eye guy? I don't know. How's Katie doing? She walked over and said it was going a little rough. She's on this pair. Hopefully she's not the 140. Hopefully not. But I don't know that. Gio just split in the 10th. A lot of hook out there. Guys, do me a favor real quick. Hit that like button, please. Just out for a minute. Mike Green, how are the bowlers from Utah doing? I don't know yet. This is the first game still, so. Katie was not the 140 game, fortunately for her. And boy, that's a really good shot. Speed control, I think, is also a big thing on this pattern. Those who can kind of best control their speed, I think will have the most success. There's a lot of hook up front, so you kind of have to trick the ball and get it through the fronts, but then make it hook down. Oh, Katie. That's dirty. That wasn't cool. You're going to try a new ball. That hooked very early. That's probably fresh surface, I would assume. Got 250. And boy, big shooter game one. Also have the whole low side that I cannot see. We are isolated to the high end over here. But you can find standings on Tournament Bowl, which I don't have linked to. Where is it at? There is the Idaho Masters. All right. Don't have any standings yet, so they haven't entered the scores and hit save. We got to wait till someone hits save before we can see things. But I will link it. That Nightbot can get you where you need to be. That's updated. Oh, Ken's smart. Always these guys that don't hit save on the standings are always playing with fire. Shoot. 37 for Riley. What happened? Lap. Foul 8 in the 10th frame. Oof. Ew. Yeah, I would be too. That's a tough break. I just think it's funny that, like, Roger's entering in scores but clearly not hitting save. He's playing with fire. Roger's entering scores but not hitting save. And he takes him back and does it. Chewy. You want Katie shot? Oh, they cleared her score already, dang it. In shot 250. I think she was going okay. In shot 250. What did he say he shot? I see. Bowling with the Idaho. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Good morning. What's up? There's one side bowling the short, one side bowling the long. Or switch? No. So we bowl everybody 1 through 32. Is that how many lanes we have? Yeah. 32 is bowling on the long pattern. And then we'll bowl 6 games. They'll break for about an hour and a half while they run the lanes again. And we'll bowl on the short pattern. Everybody will bowl on the short pattern. Will be a break in the middle of the set, and we'll switch over to the long pattern qualifying. Dohoon is here. Dohoon Kwon. Build. You just have 5, and that's why they're taking some. Pairs that has 5. Some pairs have 5, some pairs have 4. And I think it's hurting the pace a little bit. You guys are a bit behind, and I don't really see any numbers on the pair either. So I do think catchers. I forgot to pack my stuff. Packing, gotta grab it. Anything's not about it. Clearly not. Ugh. Yeah, tomorrow, I'm sure. We don't. Honestly.
I just do.
Oh yeah, we just don't.
I'll let you know.
Be good to. Oh. 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 What is this? Match play. Oh. Never mind. Well, Roger got a set of them down. Duncan Whitaker has the highest game of anybody that has gotten their score entered in. It's 235, but we know Ken shot 250. Tyler Cruz and Alex Hoskins both shot 224. 16's the cut. That's 188. Buck 88. So what was that, minus 12? Any big names in this tourney? Well, again, as I always say, depends on what you define as big name. To me, we got Alex and Gio. They're big names on the CP Tour. Kendall has gone second win in our 3-weekend stretch of bowling. 3 straight weekends bowling on the Championship Bowling's YouTube channel. Kendall won the CB Tour event in Vegas. He took second in the Border Wars to Gio, who won. So those are some pretty big names. But as if you're referring to like national touring players, national touring, we do not. Regulars like Daria is in Australia this week. She's not in attendance, and I didn't use her in the thumbnail as much as I would have loved to for the views. Well, I need to switch my screens here. I need the big screen. Oh, no, I had it. How did I do this? This feels like I'm watching an ABT tournament with folks having zero clue about bowling, says Richard. Well, I don't know about that. Ken and Yannick are pretty damn good. There's a lot of pretty good bowlers in this field. There are some that maybe aren't as experienced, but this is certainly not a handicap tournament. KT has been on a PWBA show. I think she took second or third on that show. The lanes are just very hard, and you can see the pattern if you type exclamation point pattern. On my internet browser on the big screen. Are good enough. Ken is back to kind of folded at the end. It was good all weekend was, but yeah, Ken's bowling good. Well, he started off shot 250 to start, but I think they're breaking down a little bit. Fronts are blowing up. There's a lot of hook in the middle part of the lane here, and I think they're still playing pretty tight down lane from all the wood. There's a pretty decent amount of volume on this pattern. That's what happens when you put them on a pretty uneven surface. Pair to pair here is pretty tough on a flat, long pattern. Then it becomes difficult to score. Guys, once we get to 100 likes, we'll give away some CB swag. We did send out our CB swag giveaway prizes. However, the post office returned them all to us. So we wasted like a book and a half worth of stamps because they just returned them all to us. They didn't like how heavy the letters were. So we reorganized them and resent them out with an all new book of stamps. So that was kind of a tough break. Cooper Strand, 258 out the gate. He's high game. One of the 69 players with us. Then it's Ken Fong, Riley Woodard. Shot 230. Ken Fong shot 230. Or Riley Woodard shot 230. Then Duncan Whitaker, Clay Rees at 228. Alex Cyclus, 224. Breckenridge, 214. Kendall Miles, 212. Scott Shimming, 211. Amanda Moore and Nick Rees, 210. Josh Hardy, 209. Jeff Strand, Roger Hare, 206. And Ryan Connor, 204. So the cut right now is +4. Let's go ahead and update that. +4 is the number. KT steps up. Congrats to whoever won the Stormball last week, and yes, congrats to them. The offer's usually still up on the table here on Championship Bowling, where we give away something special on the finals stream. Oh, definitely not out of the question right now. If we could do a like threshold. It's good to see all your faces, though. We're doing pretty good for a Saturday morning. An event where we don't have star power that sometimes we do. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I do appreciate it. Bex says one day we'll make it to a CB event, hopefully. Season 2 in the works. And it will be bigger. BV Darren has been shouting out CB Tour on his videos too, talking about his. Yes, we do have a night on the lane. So the Tour Championship is just over a month away. Tour Championship just over a month away. That's in Reno, Nevada, at the National Bowling Stadium. And that on Friday, because we have so many lanes, we're not going to have any Friday squads, but we will have a practice session and the clinic. We're calling it a night on the lanes with Darren Tang because we're going to do a Q&A followed by a 2-hour on-lane session on the tournament pattern. But those tickets are on sale right now. The early bird prices, well, you know what? Early bird prices, they were supposed to expire 2 days ago. They haven't. Why they haven't? Because I haven't changed. Well, did I change it? Let's see. Did I change it? Did I set a date? Because for a deal for you guys. Oh, and 479. Oof. That's a tough break. So just for you guys, that's cool. We do like that. We like to hear that. Sale end. Let the sale end yesterday. Sale end for the early bird tickets. I know. So I'm telling the folks at home that we're going to extend it till this weekend. So anybody that's watching, tickets, it closed them out. So now tickets are back on sale, and they will close. The early bird prices will be good until 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time on Sunday. So you have today and tomorrow to get your tickets at the early bird prices. They will jump $25. After that, I can make no exceptions. Darren doesn't know I'm doing this. Sorry, Darren, if you're watching. I'm sure you're not, but it's all good. So we've extended the early bird ticket prices till tomorrow. If you want to get your tickets, click on the link in the description. Head over to our website. One of the first 2 events that you see on our homepage, Night on the Lane with Darren Tang, is going to be a fun time. So do a Q&A with you, answer any questions you have. Then we'll have a 2-hour on-lane session where Darren will go around and offer some physical game tips for you, or lane play, or whatever you have. If you're bowling the event, you can package deal it. Save $5 on your entry. your tournament entry, and get to practice on the tournament pattern with Darren helping you with some lane play. So, pretty good deal if you ask me. Pretty good deal. Alex Cecil says he can't wait for the Tour Championship in Reno. We hope to see you there, buddy. Looks like we just had a camera battery die, so I'm going to get up and go change that. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for your patience, guys. Now we're in business here with this camera. Now we are in business. We had an issue with the lens falling apart. But, boy, fixed it. There's Ryan Connor. There's a mixing strike. The question was asked, is Yannick's name Kanga? It's not. At least not that I know of, at least. And when I can, I'm still at work. You work? Work on a Saturday. I remember when I worked at Discover. Saturdays were the worst. They would, like, so I worked on the bank side of Discover card. Discover has a bank, as well as the credit card side. So you'd think. Hi, Terry. What's this for? Thank you. Go. Let's file again. Sounds like me. What the? This is pretty fun. I'm going to use that on Yannick. Thanks, Roger. That's a pretty. I think this is the guy that said my dad was having. Doesn't look like Peterson. Isn't having a party in the front or the. Oh man, that's funny. What I thought. Will y'all come to the southeast? Says Jimmy saying. We do eventually want to. We wanted to for sure come east. However, it would be kind of a one-off event thing, right now at least, because regionally, right? It doesn't make sense for we don't. Hopefully, one day we pay a bunch of money and then it's worth it for some people to travel far distances. But right now, it's not really worth it for these guys to travel such far distance. And then it's kind of not. Like, is it worth them getting the points? You know, those kinds of things. We would like to do an event out east. And eventually, I think we would like to have a CB Tour East and a CB Tour West. Now, finding someone to help us do CB Tour East. I don't know. This is my baby. This is Kenzie and I's baby. And tough for me to fully trust our brand, someone we don't know. So, potentially, we're trying to get through tomorrow. Oh, Ryan Connor, bang. Potentially, we would like to eventually expand the CB Tour so that it's big. But yeah, it's in the plans. We're just trying to figure out how to do it. Me? Why? Who? Who was man? He wasn't on? He doesn't make the cut here. He sucks in this place. Hoskins? He's two. Ken Fong? Look, can he get his ass over here? I want to hear what. I need to hear. Well. Josh has been bowling good. He's made the bracket in both of our events. Made it pretty far in the Masters. Well, they need to start talking on Facebook. Give us some engagement, not come to... Oh, man, that's what the point is. Where in Idaho's is Meridian? I'll have to hear the Alex thing. Alex took 8th. Kendall's on fire. Of course Kendall's in the lead. Oh, Kendall, come over here. Where's he? Oh, he's FaceTiming. FaceTime Lindsay, maybe? You gonna look? Who's upset about the rankings? Who's upset about the rankings? At the house? What about why? Yeah, because he doesn't make the cut here. He has been. Facts. Who said something about Alex? Kendall's on fire. I know, but yeah, don't chat. Don't chat in the house. Get in the comments. Give us some engagement. Huh. How about north? LOL. Well, depends on how north. Fortunately, we try to pick pretty centrally located areas. So I don't know the furthest north we would go. We have people, in Las Vegas and in the south. They're a part of the points championship, so we don't want to make it completely unrealistic for them. Depends on how far north. I think we're working on the schedule, but the hope would be next year to add a 5th event. This is breaking news, by the way. We're just thinking of this. To add a 5th event, as Sean Horner, PAX 10, and come to Boise. So come, that's a 4-hour drive for us. So it's 4 hours north of us. Now, I know maybe it's not as far north as some would hope. However, we just try to kind of, Reno's pretty centrally located between California, Northern California, the Pacific Northwest, and Boise. Vegas is pretty centrally located with like Arizona, Vegas, Southern California, that area. And then Utah is pretty centrally located between all of them. I know Utah's hard to get sometimes, so we kind of want to hope to get to Boise potentially. But we have to kind of pick and choose, be careful where we pick and choose locations. So the hope is to potentially come to Boise for a 5th event. There's some pretty big things in the works that have recently. So, season 2 is going to be big. We got some special things coming down the chute that we're pretty excited for, pretty excited to announce. Won't be till officially after the Tour Championship. I would assume in the February, March-ish, we will announce season 2, the schedule. Obviously, we're going to have the Masters. I think the Coach K Scholarship Open is going to happen again. I think the goal would be to have to add a second major, I know that there's the point shake-up. We had quite a few absences, people that were pretty high in the points in Vegas, so that shook up the points, and then dang, making me look bad. Gosh, you can't make me look like that, man. You can't make me look like that. Make it look like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Get back to eat.
All right, better. Hey, you know, got it. All right. Better. Scuberto, what's up, buddy? Thank you. You have. There's some good bowlers. We had some folks, the REX Ball Reviews crew, and that was part of Andrew Halverson's part of that. He's from Georgia. And then from Grand Rapids, Michigan, the rest of their team, they came to the Masters. So that was fun. Chad Reefer and Andrew Halverson both made the cut at the Masters and made pretty good runs. So, yeah, there's a lot of good bowlers down there. We want to tap into it, bring some scratch tournaments down that way. We have some pretty cool things coming down the chute. Just going to take some time to get there. What's up, Scoop? USPS. Tell me, and Christina, why our envelopes were all returned. Need it. There's 2 whole weeks. What's the point? What's the difference? Pulling it home and not pulling it. Who's on a big string of strikes? Who's on the left lane here? Did Katie shoot 2T? Oh, it's Ken Boy. Ken's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looking for an 8-bagger. Ken Boy bowling good. He just doesn't like bowling good at our tournaments. Bullshit, man. Oh, yeah. But Gio bowled decent at the Masters. But the other 2, he did not. He missed cut. Missed the cut at Coach K. Oh. The 230? Oh, that game must have started out really bad then for at back 8 for 220. Strike open, spare open. Yeah. Hey. 8-bagger all day. Wait, there was a ton of 189s. Oh, there's only 4. What? For why? Plays 5th, 2-shot, 228. I hope he goes good. Ken Boy was 250, 220. You just don't like bowling our turn. Gosh, you just wait for it. Never did. Buck 30 game 1. Tough break. Do you have this up and then the Tour Championship up? Oh, because you had the internet browser open, but it was just on Google. So I just went to the Tour Championship. We need to email the people that signed up for Friday and ask them what they're. Eventually. Got a little space there. Grab a laptop. Yeah. Yeah. Who's new? Who we getting that's new? Must have been too thick or non-machinable. Did they have a bump in them? Flat if they not reprocessed. Ah, well that was the problem then. Christina, Ken's here. Works for the United States Postal Office. She said that if they have a bump in them and can't move through their machine, they have to be flat. Then they will be processed as a small package. As long as they're flat. I think as long as they're flat, it's a mess up there. I doubt. People send magnets all the time. Well, that must have been the problem. I think Ken's tried to slip in a wristband in there. It wasn't completely flat. We just blew $20 in a book of stamps. Still don't have enough stamps. Better. Exactly. Was the wristband. Kenzie also this time. I've typically sent just stickers in the past. Well, there's a pocket 710 from that gentleman. Tough break, buddy. Kenzie is worried that there was a flat, very thin and flat magnet in the envelope this time. So only stickers. It was flat. And stickers and a flat magnet, not thick at all. Like the thinnest magnet I personally have ever seen in my life. Basically, the thickness of a sticker. He's worried that maybe that's not good. I think that's fine. It's pretty flat. I also stuffed a bunch of swag in Maria's stuff. You know, we have a ton of Rumby logo stickers. Tons of them. Or magnets. We gotta give them away. Gotta give bunches away, like rips. We also have to have someone man it. That's the other problem. I think like they automatically should get one. But two. Ryan Phipps, hello from the behind the low side. What's up, man? Why is there not standing, says Andrew Kinney? I think there is. Kenzie asks if this is the Andy Kinney, or is this an imposter? I have standings. Did they not come up? Yeah? When you click on standings, it takes you to match play for whatever reason. We do have game 2 updated. The cut has dropped now to +2. That's Nick Rees. You just need to click standings when it takes you to the page that we were on. And then click long pattern. A little confusing. However, play jumps to 3rd place. So it's Ken Fong +77, Cooper Strand +65, Clay Reeves 61, Riley Woodard 56, and then it's a pretty big jump down to Josh Hardy 19 over, Tyler Cruz 17 over. Duncan and Manny Farrell 15 over. Eric Pick 12 over. Yannick. Really? Maybe it's Rod. Yannick and KT are +9. Zach Anderson 7 over. Ryan Connors 6 over. Giorgio Dallasberg 3 over. And then finally Nick Reese and Kyle Morrison are tied at the number at +2. And then it's Hoskins -11. Trying to butt sick you guys. Tough break. And Kyle Gregory, Roger Hare Jr. -12. James Stevenson -13. Mike Holmes, Kendall Miles -14. Alex. The last game is outside of the number range. Oh, man. Yeah, right there. It's not a lot. 4 sticks. Where's Gio at? Oh, yeah, that's right. Anybody else? Prizes out there? Josh Crow's at 180, 130. That's a tough break. Need to find some pins here. 4 to go. It's game 3 now, actually. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 to go. Thanks. Thanks. I need to get tape. I need to get tape before we forget. Well, they have clothes that fit me. That's like the saved link. If I type in Amazon, then it goes right to that. No, that fad went away. I thought they were gonna like get rid of them because kids were shooting their eyes out. Not. Top. For $100, we can get 12 scat. Depends on the brand. I know it depends on the brand. Like this Sure tape is like good stuff. That's that one that's hard to pull off the reel. For one. Then the cheap stuff here, they don't have what I bought. There's a 4-pack. But it's only, these were 60-yard rolls. These are only 30-yard rolls. And we have a big disparity in pace of play here. The folks here on 21 and 22 are almost finished. They're in their 8th frame. The folks over here are in their 2nd frame. I think that also helps sometimes, like that we do lefts left, rights right, is that you don't always have a pair with the same amount of people. Like if we have a 5 stack, whatever, not always a 5 stack, always Like go separate. I think that helps with the parity as far as that goes. I don't know. So 35. So you can get a 12-pack of 30 yard or a 6-pack or 4-pack of 60 yard. But this would be 660 yards, right? Because if you double that, half that, that would be the same as 660 yarders for $90. Or you could get 4 60 yards for 70 yards for $70. $360. Huh. Decision to see. I think this is just the best price because, like, you can get a 6-pack for $70. $90 this is for double. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're gonna do it. Sending it. Choo! Yeah, they told us it was like $4 extra to ship it. We put them in there. The guy sent it back, put it back in our mailbox, and said, "You owe $4 extra." And I said, I can't be bothered. So I just went and bought another book. Get your Spigen. This is a good brand right here. Spigen, tough on. Spigen. Split City, probably why they're so far behind. Those 3 pairs are having a lot of splits. Well, that does help. That doesn't help. Does help make you both much slower. And they have a 5 on a pair. But yeah, you're right. You're right. I haven't seen like Manny. This is Tyler Cruz. We'll go over here. He's a pretty big name out this way in the Pacific Northwest. Goes real good. Packs 10. What? Know what's going to happen on 31 spare? Is he going to plunk it? BV out here. Storm phase 2 or high road for a beginner bowler? I'd go phase 2, personally. If your rev rate's a little lower, I think you'll be helped by the phase 2 better. For someone like Kenzie, she's a beginner bowler. We got her a gem. We went super, like the strongest ball we make, essentially. Because her rev rate's a little bit slower, and she doesn't have to work as hard to get it to hook. We got her a night road also. That's basically just her spare ball. It doesn't hook very much for her, so I would go the phase 2. That cover stock's going to help you, especially if you don't know how to. If you don't know how to rotate the ball, struggle with that. If you rotate it a lot, then I would go high road. Kind of just depends on the way you throw it in the bowl. Lull the Michigan State game. Low from the lows. Yeah, I think we're updated on. We're up to date on the chat. Scott, what's up, buddy? I'm good. How are you? The lefties are letting me down, not going to lie. Yeah, the lefties are struggling a little bit. There's Nick Reese. He's the bubble boy right now. He just doubled. He's going to need a couple more strikes if he wants to maintain his spot on the bubble. Nick went 210, 190 to get to where he's at. Let's go back over to Clay Reeve. It's Cooper Strand. That's Cooper Strand right there. He is second place right now. He went strike, strike, spare, 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 I believe. He's a lefty. Packed it. I think he's a youth bowler, too. So he's gone doubles, spare, 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 strike. This looks pretty damn good. Lucky break there. There's Doug Hankins as well. He had a pretty good run at the Masters. The left side looked really good at the Masters. We saw the CB Tour 5-game scoring record set by a left-hander. That'd be Eric Tashida with a purple hammer on 45 feet. Shot 1283, I believe it was. 812 for the first three, and then 222.50 to end his 5-game set to set the record on the CB Tour, the 5-game scoring. Yeah, 1283 is the 5-game scoring record. Darrington came pretty close, shot 1220. So not really close, a game within 63 sticks of doing it. 4 games, Nick Bagaro at 898, and 3 games, Alex Hoskins and Luke Brown both shot 770 of the Cashers round of the Rumbia Island Grill Classic. So this is not a CB Tour event. But those are the 3, 4, and 5-game scoring records on the CB Tour. 297 is the high game on CB Tour. No one has shot 300 yet at a CB Tour event. Weckenwidge. Oh my gosh. That was rough. Breckenridge strikes. Sean Hornberger. Just going to bleed that one through the nose. I go strong for beginners. Don't usually have a lot of revs. Jim, exotic Jim, yep. Yeah, if you can get used, I think that's probably best. Well, save you a bunch of money. You gotta take them when you can get them. 194 is the final score for Nick Rees. Brooklyn strike 9 bash. Hunter Strand. His look is phenomenal. He's just laying the ball into the spot, and it's doing what it needs to do. And he looks like a true lefty right there. I tell you what. All right, well, everybody's basically done with their third game, except this pair here. They're wrapping up. Oh, keep going. Oh, no. The machine got that. So the 610 will be, the 6-pin will be replaced. Respotted. That's what I was. Word was respotted. You guys still having issues? Is it my... It auto changed the quality, might have changed back. Yep, that was it. It was on 144p. Holy crap. Of course, Josh. They use a 14.5-pound bowling ball. Nice. Well, I mean, if they start out at 15, you know, you take 3-4 ounces out. Doesn't quite get to a half pound, but you could potentially get a 14-12 and take 3 or 4 ounces out. They do have some of those type balls that are sold as seconds. They still meet the spec, but they are a little bit small. Guys, if we get to 100 likes, we'll start giving away some CB swag. We're at 39 right now, so go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you'd be so kind, it would help us out a lot. To the end of Tyler Cruz's game, we got Duncan Whitaker as well coming to us on 21 and 2. Set on tape forever. Please go ahead and buy some merch or something. What's up, Nick? How's it going, dude? Gotta get going, man. Damn. Yeah. Okay, order the tape so we don't. Is there anything else that we were needing? I was like, we can get that at Costco though. We're really the only ones that do what we do. Huh? Typically, yeah. Really the only ones that do the left, left, right, right. But Yeah. You're gonna get you need a new one, Crystal, Kelby. Any extra money Kelby wants. I don't know. What's any extra? Also, if you guys aren't aware, now that I think about it, I have 2 half-pound balls in a carry. I don't want to finish that. The best game I ever shot in tournament was 232. Nice, Derek. 9 years old, Hicker? Is this in Las Vegas? It is not. Yeah. Meridian, Idaho, which is part of the Boise Metro. There was a point where we were having issues with the internet. So if there was an issue, let me know. Doesn't sound like there is, though. What tournament is this? The Idaho Masters. The 2023 Idaho Masters. But if you're new, which I know a lot of you are, I let everybody know in the chat earlier that we have extended the early bird sale for guaranteeing tickets. Now, there aren't very many left. We had 20. There's 25 early bird tickets. Not many of those left, so who's to say that they'll be available tomorrow afternoon, evening, I guess, is what that time should be. But I've extended that sale. They're $50. We're a night on the lanes with Darren Tang at the National Bowling Stadium in Reno, December 8th at 7 p.m. If you'd like tickets, click that link in the description of this video. Head on over there. After Sunday, after evening, they will be $75. So if you choose, you want to go later, figure out you want to go later, it's a good Christmas, early Christmas present maybe, something like that. No? Then there are going to be $25 extra. You can also save $5 on your entry if you choose to bundle a night on the lane with Darren Tings with your entry. You save $5, add $150. So the entry fee for our tournament is $160. You will pay $155 extra with a tournament package bundle to save $5 on your tournament entry by attending a night on the lanes with Darren Tank. I want to make sure, because we have a lot of people sometimes that didn't hear or don't know or whatever it is. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware. That's all. Greetings from Spain, España. Buenos días. From Estados Unidos. Are there any Canadians in this tournament? I don't think any of the Canadians made it down here. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did. Down, down. Roger Hare Jr. that we're going to get. Junior. Moving on to game 4. We're in game 3. Folks are halfway through game 4, but there were some that were in game 3 still. Thank you all. Oh, man, that was a big one. Sorry for everybody in the chat. I should have shut my mic off. Bobby. And well, good dude. Well, how come you like to bowl good at these events? You and Ken like to bowl good here, but not at ours. What pair are you on? So we get some Manny Farrell action finally. Girl from Canada's here. Yeah, right. Well, hopefully it lit a fire under his ass and he bowls good. He has not made a cut yet. Not make the cut last year. Oh, what a lucky break there on lane 21. And he packed it. Uh-huh. Probably helping you, honestly. You gonna come to Reno, man? Play not coming now that he told me in Vegas that Misha Wong was. Everything's supposed until I see it. That's what he said, at least in Vegas. Where do you? Oh, Clay, what is your challenge? 6-game blocks is correct. Thank you, Sally. Appreciate you. Big cow, Greg Moose. See Ryan Connor, please. I don't think he's on the high end or in the low end anymore. Or high end. We're on the high end. I think he's over on the low end now. Excuse me. We had him for the first 2 or 3 games. We no longer have him. I would say most of these folks, Bowl League. Is this PBA? Just curious. It is not. This is the Storm Northwest Tour. Venezuelans in this tournament? Yeah. Giorgio Clinas is from Venezuela. This is a Storm Northwest Tour event that Championship Bowling is streamed. CB Tour season ends in a month from now, basically, in Reno at the National Bowling Stadium. Duncan Whitaker. Anybody needs a tip? It does got it. We do, Jeremy. That is correct. We have 21 through 32. So, hey, if you'd like to see more cameras in the future, go ahead and you can send a donation or a super chat. Any of those funds that we collect that way go straight in to buy new equipment for the stream. So, if you'd like to see more camera angles, go ahead and hit that donation button. You can Venmo us if you want. We accept all forms of donations. Thank you. We did see Gio earlier. I'm assuming we'll see him at the end of this block. Then we'll break, and then we'll host 6 more games. Short pen. We do have Game 3 update. Clay Reese. What's up, Kyle? Clay must have taken what I said to heart because he's plus 139 now. Oh, no. Ken Fong goes 250, 220, 230. He shoots 713. And Cooper Strand plus 77. Riley Woodard 61. Duncan Whitaker 47 over. Yannick Roos 44 over. Josh Empey 33 over. Josh Hardy 31 over. Manny Farrell 14. Tyler Cruz plus 8. Connor plus 4. Hoskins plus 2. KT and Zach Anderson. KT minus 2. Zach Anderson and Nick Reese minus 4 in the cut now. Kyle Morrison minus 12. The cut falls 10 pins to minus 12. Outside the number, Nick Bagaro. He's the first out, 1 back. 4 backs, Doug Hinkins. 6 backs, Dallas Burke. 7 backs, Mike Holmes. 8 backs, Adam Breckenridge. 9 is Roger Hare. 10 is Giorgio Linez. Where is our man, Kendall Miles? Oh, 25th. Tie for 25th. 30 back of the number right now. Randy Miles, after shooting 130, goes 2-0-2-0. 45 back of the number. Anybody else surprising? Not really. Just Gio and Kendall need to turn the heat on. They're throwing some good games. Some swinging it, some playing in the middle. Well, yeah. Kendall having a rough tournament. I don't know about rough yet. But it's not. He's not bowling as good as we've seen him, and that could just be a matchup thing. I'm not sure exactly what the issue is, but I think as long as you get to the top 16, you're going to have plenty of time to get yourself into the step ladder. Jeremy says, "I'd love to donate. Watch all your lives." Well, thank you for watching all the lives. We do appreciate it. You can donate through YouTube. However, they do take a cut. So you don't want to do that. You don't want YouTube to take a cut. That's fine. I understand. We also have Venmo. Oh, feel kind of funny. That's why we keep them free. Why we don't put them behind paywalls. People like you folks. People like you. Ken's doing here. He wants to see the standings. I know. If Clay wins this weekend, I take full ownership for lighting a fire under his ass and waking him up. Who? Where's Josh Groves? Further down. Oh. 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 Who? Mary? What's up, Mary? So, if you don't want you to take a cut and you are interested in donating, you don't have to, certainly. That is giveaways Venmo. Please don't send anything over $600. I do not want to get $10.99 on my personal Venmo. Huh? I don't know if you heard, Mary, but we had a fiasco with the post office. They returned all of our letters. So, oh, messenger. They returned all of our letters, so we had to resend out all the swags. We did send it out. They returned them all. We resent them out. We removed a wristband that was in that envelope. That is what Christina has told us was the issue. So, your swag is on its way. We promise. Manuel is going to miss the headpick. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. So, a challenge pattern, 204. 204 challenge. Is 218. Kelly. Folks, let me pose this question in the chat because I'm sure there are some smart people in this chat. Let me ask you. We want to have a tournament average next year. Oh, no, I hope 5 years. Anyway. 5 años. Let's hope that it's quicker than 5 years then. Let's hope that it's quicker than 5 years. Yeah, we do one lane typically. PBA is the official rule is 2 lane. To keep for time's sake, we say 1. We don't heavily enforce that, but if someone complains for some pace of play issues, we will tell someone on the CB Tour at least to get it going, please. Wow, Morrison through the face. Jasmine, what's up, buddy? Anyway, what I was saying, we want to have a tournament average rule. So currently right now, I am compiling the data of anybody that's bowled CB events and has bowled 15 or more games in CB events. And I'm trying to figure out the difference in their average between what they come in at. So let's for say Clay has a 218 converted average because he only has a challenge average that's 204 converted that to standard because everybody's is the standard composite on house, essentially. So I converted that to 218. So the difference between his tournament average is 62 games with us, averages 204.6, difference of 13.4 pins. So I'm trying to figure out what is the average difference between the bowler's standard composite average and their tournament average, so we can figure out restructure the divisions. Let's see. Then we need to figure out. So that's part of the plan here. That's one of the things, one of the changes coming to Season 2 is a restructured division, is barrel strikes, average structure. And then we want a secondary division, like a secondary tournament. So we kind of model what we do after pickleball, what professional pickleball does. Kind of want to do something similar. We want to do something similar. We want to have they have a pro division and an amateur division. Now, we don't necessarily want an amateur division, but we do want to potentially do, and let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I need some feedback here. A handicap sub sweeper tournament alongside the scratch tournaments. The scratch tournament is going to be the big money tournament. We'd have some sort of reduced entry and a significantly reduced prize fund for the handicap sweeper type event. Then I'll run alongside the scratch, the big event, the CB Tour event. A lot like pickleball has their amateur event at the same venue, the same court, same everything as the professional event. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, now Morrison, we're apps at 10. What are your guys' thoughts? Thoughts on that, chat? Thoughts on a secondary handicap event type tournament alongside now? Something that would be reduced entry, maybe $60 or $100 instead of $160. It's 5 games. There's no finals. You just bowl on the same conditions as the scratch tournament is. It's kind of like a secondary thing. Maybe $80 for the entry. I think 80 is what I've initially said. Half of what the main entry is. Barrel goes through the face. Thoughts? BV says he likes it. What's everybody's thoughts? Let's see if it's a good idea. Obviously, maybe handicap limit. So I think what we do, and we have the Use a Lot Classic series is like a local tournament series in Utah. They do 75% of 220, and it works out really good. I think it's one of the most fair handicap systems. So it would be 75% of 220, and then we would use, if you have a tournament average, we would use your tournament average, and then that's kind of why I'm trying to find what is the average distance of your book average compared to what we have as data as tournament average, and what that difference is. And then you come to us and you have a standard average of 210, and our difference is 15 pins, so you get 15 pins knocked off your 210, and then that is what your entering average is, and then you get the handicap. But it's separate. The problem I'm having with this idea is I don't want to take away from our underdivision. I want to protect our underdivision. I don't want the people that would bowl the underdivision in the main event to then not bowl that anymore and bowl the handicap. 5-gamer or whatever we end up calling it. That scares me a little bit. The thing with the underdivision, we guarantee at least 2 bowlers from the underdivision will make the bracket. So it's still, you're guaranteed in the money in the underdivision no matter what in the main event. I just don't want to take away from that. I'm scared that if we do some sort of handicap type thing, those bowlers will just not bowl the underdivision. I don't know. I don't want it to take a hit. We don't. They might back here. Poor Deets. Yeah, that's kind of where the idea came from. BV's got a good. That's what I was talking about, like golf. How there's like the championship flight, and then they have your the second flight. They call it flights. I don't know why they call them flights, but it's like It's like our average division. Essentially, your handicap. That's what your average is, and then you get a handicap. You don't compete against these people. You compete against the people in. But yeah, that's facts. Are you guys have to worry about Sam? True. So, coming in the Tour Championship, there will be under-division brackets. So we will have under-division brackets. If you're in the under-division and you get into brackets, you will be put in brackets with other under-division bowlers. So there will be under-division brackets. And there would be an option of dual entry. I think someone made a good point. I think that the scratch is a little intimidating. People that maybe are used to bowling handicap. And I think the 160 is a little intimidating. Understandable. I think the 160, we just kind of want to get your foot in the door. The hope is maybe you shoot, go even. Zachary, how's it going? The hope is that you shoot even, and then you're like, oh crap, that would have been good for the underdivision. Let me bowl the underdivision. That would be the hope, I guess. The sandbaggers I'm not too worried about because the prize fund is so small. The prize fund is minuscule, like a max of 500 to win. The big money's in the scratch tournaments. If you want to bowl for the big money, you got to bowl the scratch tournament. There would be a dual entry option, so you can enter in the main event and the handicap side event. But I worry that people, I don't know, if they have to, what if people only want to bowl the handicap? I guess. Are they going to spend $200 or whatever it's the dual entry for the side pot if they don't want to bowl the main event? Tough to say. Decisions, Don't really know how the reception is until you try it. Who's to say how many people actually show up for it? That's another thing. You say, oh yeah, that's cute. And then no one shows up for it, then was it worth even the effort at the point? But I do think it will help us gain some more bowlers. Gosh darn it. $193 challenge converted to Yeah, like a lot like how golf and pickleball does. We want like an amateur, but we don't. We're not professionals, so we want like a lower division that you can pay a reduced entry fee and come enjoy the event, without the pressure of the giant entry fee, the big entry fee and the scratch. If you're not ready for it, you want to get your foot in the door. Let's go to Tyler Cruz as he wraps up his fourth game. Dang it. How do I spell it? Huh? Look at all these. Like, Chase Nadeau, 236. Doug Hankins, 234. 220. Justin Verder, 230. But Justin averages 204. That's how much harder they are. Kendall. Kendall averages 226, 220. Daria doesn't have an average, so I just put that, so there would be 0. But then other than that, no. Tyler Lopez is closest, I think. Darius Allo's only 5. Hoskins only 6. What? You guys are bestie guys. No Tom Greenwoods. We have game 4 yet. We do not. Only up to game 3. Minus 12 is the number. Did I update that? $185. Sport converted up is $4. Purple's game 5. So these guys are done. So let's go over here. Gio and Dallas Burke are on this pair. 2. Oh. This is a travesty. 112 hurt. Who shot 112? What did I miss? Who shot 112? Do we have game 4? We have some of game 4. Riley shoots 255. Whitaker 245. 213. Taylor Cruz 210. Breeze 2-0. Hoskins 190s -5. Barely hanging on. -20 is the number now. Manny Farrell, the $160. That really hurt him a lot. Got Riley Woodard and Gio and Ellisberg. I didn't bring Kevin's ball. Okay. That's right. I remember you saying that. Let's see, Riley's been hot. His first game, though, he went foul 8 in the 10th frame, and he finished with 230. So that game could have been much bigger had he not gone foul 8. All the scores in now? Not quite. Hey, what's up? It was... $72 times 5. Yeah. That's fine. Thanks, Dave. Yeah. All right. That's enough. Two. Bowling. Thank you, Diao. I don't know if I'm saying your channel right, so I apologize in advance. But thank you for the kind words, my friend. If you like our channel and you want us to get bigger and get more equipment, please, you're welcome to send a super chat donation. I also put my personal Venmo. Please don't send over. Sure you won't. We don't want you to. We don't need that kind of thing. But donations are always helpful, as it's how we keep things for free. So you can watch without having to pay, unlike some other bowling streaming platforms. Let's go over to Manny Farrell. Mixing strike, count it. Here in Game 5. Don't have Game 4 scores fully yet, so I won't change the cut score, but we should have it here momentarily. I've just been told that we are good. So let's go over this. So Ken Fong takes over the lead as Clay Reese shoots a $196. Ken shot 230, so plus 147 for Ken. Clay plus 135. Riley Woodard plus 116. And it's Duncan Whitaker at plus 92. Yannick Roos, Josh Hardy are tied at plus 44 in fifth, excuse me. Seventh is Tyler Cruz at plus 25. Cooper Strand, 22 over. Trying to $140. He's leading. Dallas Burke plus 10. Katie Simpson plus 6. Nick Reese plus 5 after 209 game. Ryan Connor minus 4. Alex Hoskins minus 5. Josh Empey minus 7. Adam Breckenridge minus 8. And finally, Kyle Morrison is the number at minus 10. So the cut goes up 2. Cut goes up 2 pence. First out, 11 back, Gio. 12 back is Manny. 14 back is Zach. 15 back is Corey Moore in 20th place. Ed Hunt is 19 back. Bagaro is 31 back. Mike Holmes is 36 back. 24th is Phil Shippey, 39 back. In 25th place is James Yost at 40 back of the number. Some notables outside of the cut right now. Kendall Miles is 54 back from the cut. He's minus 64 after a 212 start, goes 170, 170, 170. He's struggling. Sean Hornberger also a notable outside the number, 69 back. Randy Miles is going 132.020. Sean $160. He's 82 back of the number now. So Joshua Groves is struggling quite a bit. He is 45th place, 112 pins back from the number. All low. Diallo. Bowling with Diallo. Okay. Well, it's spelled how it sounds then. It sounds how it's spelled. I don't know if there was some Latin flair to the name. So, there's your scoring breakdown. How is Gio doing? Well, that ball is really, really good. So I don't know what his struggles are. I think what his struggles has been is getting his ball to do the same thing twice. I think he's living on that razor thin edge of hooking it, his ball speed and the way he rolls it. If he gets a little bit slow, it checks. If he gets a little bit fast, it never slows down. See Dallas Burke. He's on a 3-bagger, it looks like. I can see better on the cameras here than I can in real life. High flush, got it. pairs Connor on? I want to say he might be on 17. I think he's on the other side. He's still on the high side, so I think we'll get him for game 6. It's Katie Canaldohun, and Fong are on 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I want to say he was one pair left of them, but I could be wrong on that, but I don't have him yet. We had him for the first 3 games, haven't seen him since those games. Getting it all wrong the whole time. I don't think the second 206 was there, nor was the 196. I'm tripping. This is a revelation, folks. Let's go back to Gio. Gio, the first one out, 11 back, so a good game here would put him in the number going into the short pattern. This is him finishing up. He's on a 3-bagger. He could have a solid game here with a strike. He's in the 220s if he strikes it. Looks good. Got it. Yes, big game for Gio as he was on the bubble. The first one out looking in by 11 sticks. Over to Manny Farrell, who was also the second one. Correct? Yeah, Manny was 12 back. That's a mixing strike, so he could use a few of those. He goes open spare, 3-bagger, spare double. So both of them on big games here. Morrison, Adam Breckenridge, Josh Empey, they're going to need to find a gear here. Doesn't matter. Just the fill gets 9. And Gio, did he shoot 230? Shot 250. Open. Oh, yeah. He went open like 5-bagger, spare 4-bagger, 9. Yeah. So 250. Huge game. Gio's going to be well within the cut now. That 250 game. 56. Thanks, Tasman. Your eyes are significantly better than mine. Thank you, Dante, for tuning in, buddy. Thought we wanted to go over here. Finish of their game 5. Really blurry camera, Morrowhead. That might have been a connection issue on your end, potentially. So game 6, huh? Final game here. A long pattern qualifying. No game 5 scores quite yet. Gio just shot 250 on him. It's gonna shoot him up the rankings a little bit, the standings. Go high flush, 9 pin. Never got me no break. It feels like it's talking about. Nope. I don't know why. How far away is it? That's good. You should be doing this, guy. You don't know. Man. Okay, I just added you. You could. I'm streaming here. People need me. Pretty good for Saturday afternoon with no Daria. We're going to get Cal Miles on this pairs, I guess. We need like a walkie. You don't keep your phone on you. I don't know how you're going to hold your walkie. Braden Hatch, hello, my brother. How's it going, dude? Brethren. Lindsay says she misses you. Don't see you no more. I think he was, like, weren't you training to be a pilot or something? Is that what was happening? If I remember correctly. Thank you. So dramatic. How do you know? Yep. It was a rough day. Rough go. Dohoon! I haven't really seen Dohoon bowl a whole lot. We love us some Dohoon here at CB. Hopefully see him at the Tour Championship. You learn how to speak Dohoon's language. I don't know if it's Korean or... I think it's Korean. I think he just went to Korea. And tell his dad to bring him to the Tour Championship. I don't think his dad speaks English. So if I have any Korean friends out there, Robert Dong isn't with us today, so Gio's getting all hyped up. Help us out. How do we ask Dohoon's dad if they're coming to Reno for the Tour Championship? There's KT. Oh, some, but not all. 240 for Manny. 250 for Gio. A 216 for Dallas Burke. They all shoot up the rankings, standings. 230, I'm sorry, for KT. Probably shot a $170, so he's going to fall a bit. Ken, still plus 148, shot 201. But didn't fall at all. Just gained a pin on the field. We're going to see his final game. Also haven't seen Alex all too much today. Ooh, that was a good shot from Oskino. Vino strikes. Back over here. Ends. All right, Ken boy. Not sure what he started with. The white's blowing. Why has he started at all? He had to have, because the A bowler has 2 strikes already. KT started with a strike. Ken hates it. Oh my gosh, no way. Did his little, oh, that was the worst shot in the world. And then it froze and roped. Ken, what the hell was that? Yeah, it just frozen roped. Dead flush. Oh, KT just tripped the 5-7-10. The 5-pin was not wanting to fall. That bear's a little booty. Who knows? All right, we've got updated scores. Woo! Moved upstate to Newburgh area, now in SoCal. What's up, guys? Bronx native. Yep. Huh. Anyway, we've got scores updated. Glad it was going along. New leader, Clay Rees, plus 154. Ken Fogg, plus 148. Riley Woodard, plus 94. Duncan Whitaker, 93 over. Fifth is Nick Reese at 52 over. Tyler Cruz, 48. Yannick Ruse, 44. Josh Hardy, 43. Katie Simpson, 37. 10th is Gio, plus 35. Dallas Burke and Manny Farrell, plus 26. And it's a 20-pin gap down to Josh Empey, minus 6. Nick Bagaro, minus 9. Cooper Strand, minus 12. Zach Anderson, minus 13. First out now is Ryan Connor at minus 13. What pair is Ryan Connor? He's over there now. Right there. I think he's on 19 and 20, unfortunately, which we don't have. We have 21 through 32. Someone's asked a couple times. Connor shot $1.89. Last game is minus 15. Morrison's minus 20, 7 back. Hoskins is 12 back after $1.80. He needs a big game. Breckenridge 14 back. Roger Hare Jr. 16 back. Trevino's 28 back. Corey Moore, Ed Hunt are 32 back in 25th place. It's Kyle Gregory at 36 back of the number. Kendall Miles falls even further. Shoots a 159 game. He is 92 back. He is going to need to figure something out this game, get some pins, and pray that the short is gettable, or else he is going to be in a massive hole that I don't know if he'll be able to get out of. Truthfully, that's deep on the long pattern. KT will 7 pin. Let's go back here. Gio left that baby split, and Dohoon just, I think he whiffed on the 4-7-10. Makes the spare. I think Alex is on front 5. That is correct, BV. You are this final game, and then we'll do another 6-game block, and then we'll be back here tomorrow morning. This is Kendall Miles on the left. He needs a big game. He has not been able to get anything going. He's going to really have to hope that the short's gettable, I think. It's high flush. He's bowled really good. We've bowled 45 feet and 47 feet on the CB Terror. And he has gone second at the Masters and 1 at the Coach K Scholarship Open, both on long pattern. So you'd think he would have bowled much better the long pattern today, but did not bring his A game, I guess. That's the unfortunate thing with formats like this. You get one chance at it. You can't go ahead and rebuy and change your game plan. He's stuck. It will be the same channel. We typically don't, but because it's going to be such a long break, then we also have to run a Costco. Kenzie forgot to bring my luggage. So I'm here with no extra clothes at all. So we are going to Costco immediately after this. So I will end the stream. It will be on this same channel. If you hit the subscribe button, click the notification icon, the bell icon, you'll be notified when we go live. I suggest you do that. Oskin not on front 5. It is the person that's coming up on the left lane, who is, we should see, after this gentleman picks up his spare. I know, damn it. So I will have to, and we will end the streams. I don't want to be here with the stream running. What is Alex? I thought it was Bagara on the right lane. I thought Alex looked like he was getting ready to leave. So it is Alex on front 5, looking for 6. Did we cloud him? Hopefully not. Wee-oo. Figaro face 3-6, 9-10. Figaro's been in a little bit of a slump, I hear, as of late. Off is Hoskins, looking for front 6. He'll get it high flush. You hear that? Yeah, he just threw his shots. He just threw his shot, so it'll be a minute before he's up again. But here's Kendall Miles. No. Not a bad ball. Just checked on him a little bit through the face. Lucky to not leave a split there. On through the faces. Did not give Gio a strike, but it looked like a bit falling. Wasn't sure. Someone's head was just in the way of whatever pin was falling. Gio and Kendall are having a discussion on what they think is the problem, why Kendall may be struggling a little bit. Honestly, can't tell you. It looks like we have bowled on this type of pattern where they hook a lot up front, maybe not quite this much up front, but they hook a fair amount up front and not a lot down lane, and Kendall has bowled exceptionally well on those as of late. So I am not sure what his problem is. Go down here to Trevino, Gutierrez, and Hoskins. Hoskins on front 7 looking for 8. Or excuse me, 6 looking for 7. Can't wait for the clouded him with that one. No. Nope, Alex split him. Let's go back here to Katie and Fong while we wait for Alex to come up. T is going to leave the 2-4-5. Ken will go first, and then we'll head over to Alex, who's on front 7 looking for 8. 4 pins, Alex. High flush. Those balls have been laid over the top of each other. They have been immaculate. Riley, 4 pins. Alex, bang, got it, front 9. Back down here. Leah crosses over. We'll 6-pin. We'll get to see Ken Boy. Gets the hook. It does. Bang. What Bagaro? Bang. How about KT? No bag. I think only by subscribing to Bolt TV or something. Oh. Does the PBA stream qualify? I think only by subscribing to Bolt TV or something. Yeah, so PBA does have Bolt TV. They use Bolt TV. That's the USBC's streaming platform. And they do charge a monthly subscription. But they do stream all of qualifying and match play. And then the TV shows, obviously, are on Fox. But you do all of that qualifying is behind the paywall. Let's see, B. As much as tempting as it may be to charge a subscription, because the money it's legit. I think our viewership would be heavily hit by putting it behind a paywall. We wouldn't have probably a quarter of the people we have right here, the 250 of you watching. But, it doesn't help. No one that is new to bowling is really going to be able to pay a monthly subscription to watch bowling. So, we want to make sure that some new bowlers get introduced to this, get to see what the competition's like, how they may fare at an event such as this, and not have to pay to watch it. That's our philosophy, and again, no matter how tempting it may be to charge, it's not something that I think we will ever do. D-Star, what's up, Darius? Hey, buddy. I liked your guys's. There's Yannick Paxton. I liked your guys's video on the CB Hewer Coach Gate Scholarship. Sorry you guys didn't bowl as good as maybe you wished, but I like the video. The videos are great. We hope that we can keep getting you guys out there and do more of them. And I'm glad that one video got to 10K. That's awesome. Hoskins 9 looking for 10. Oh, bones an 8 pin. Kenzie got that, so that's a whack Wednesday. When you're on front 9 looking for 10, and you get schlegeled. Aderson. They do stream all, but they are growing the game by paying for it. Hey, boned an 8 pin. That'll be a whack Wednesday. I mean, we could significantly increase the quality of cameras and equipment, scope of things. If we were making the money, if they had, well, I heard an estimate around between 5,000 and 10,000 monthly subscribers. 5,000 and 10,000 monthly subscribers. I don't even know what it is. $5-10 a month. Maybe Scooby knows. I have no idea what the price is. Let's do the maths. It's 5 times $25,000 a month if it's 5 times 5,000. So if we had one of those months, we could drastically increase our scope. But hey, we're going to grow a game the different way. It's the truth. It's the truth. No. No. What is our Venmo? Well, just send it if you want to. It's Chayton-Peterson. That's me. The business one, they take a cut. I don't like it. They take a cut and then charge you taxes. So, hey, just decided you want a bowl gun here? I know. I'm taking credit. You owe me $1,000 if you win. Because I finally lit a fire under your ass so that you'd bowl good. Scoop, $13 a month. Look at here, though, you have not bowled good. This is the best I've seen you bowl here ever. Yeah, on the short. That's my belief, Scoop. Is that a new bowler are probably not going to do it. But hey, that's what we have over there. At some point, I thought maybe they would consider doing it for free, and I didn't really want to beat a dead horse with. And they're like, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't do it." Is it a photo of you? I think it's me at NASCAR. Oh my God! I'm clicking every wrong button. Like, yes, I'm standing in front of Chase Elliott's pit box at Bristol Motor Speedway. Get out. Yes, that is me. Black shirt. $13 a month, $3 in fees. The credit card processing. I get that. Wix gets us big time on those. Oh, what is that? I mean, if it is 5,000 on the low end, 5K, 13, that's 65 grand a month. Choo! Could you imagine what we could do with 65 grand a month? Choo! Gs. Don't send 65 Gs because then I'll having to pay like $38,000 in taxes. Don't. Chewy. 72-11. I get why they do it. I mean, they have a staff of people. They have like 6 or 7 people that do it. We have 2 do it in our free time. We break even at this point. At least we're not dumping our own money into it like we used to. I used to spend every paycheck, half of every paycheck on buying cameras, and at least in gas and hotel. Now we kind of support ourselves and we just start time. I get it. At first I thought maybe if we kept, they would. That's the one thing we have over them. It's free. They're not free. We're free, right? It's true. Kenzie did. I don't know about it. She forgot to pack it. She packed it. She forgot to put it in the truck. Hey, man, I had to load the trailer up and do all the...
Yeah, I don't want anything.
I had to back the truck up to the trailer, man. You don't know. You know, you stood there and said, keep coming, and then told me to stop. You don't need to know those things. Why didn't you make sure and watch me? No, you know that now that you know that's not good enough. We'll make adjustments. This is the end of game 5 or 6. Wow, 6. Gio shot 230. Whitaker 206. Burke a $190. McGarrell 190. Alex shot a big game too. Alex is on the outside looking in. He's 11 back of the cut. He is now going to be in with that whatever he shot, whatever he finished with. He went front 9. Yannick is excited about something. She wanted to go shopping. Yeah, I was 279 says 10. She said it's like good thing she just wanted to go shopping. You forgot on purpose so that we'd have to go shopping. Well, here we are. Are you really? I didn't need a new set of socks anyway. Shorts. Right, so BV. Oh my God, I'm gonna dox you, BV. Sorry, buddy. BV's don't. It's a $20 dono. Thanks, BV. Don't want to dox you. Information between you and I. There's Ryan Connor, whoever's looking. I just went to the face. Sorry, Ryan. Thanks, BV. Your support is appreciated. Thanks, my brother. Doug? Oh, Dubs in the... I thought you said Doug's. Dubs in the chat for BV, says Kenzie. So there you go. I'm a little sad I don't have my clothes, man. Dubs in the chat for BV, folks, for this the $20 dono. Top dono of the day. Thanks, buddy. Vea to... Oh, she's on a 3-bagger and the ball didn't quit. She begged it, but it didn't. Yeah, she literally just said that. Didn't listen. It did not. This is true. BV, big friend of the champ. Big friend. He's come up with two of the better jokes I've seen on this in the chat. Two of the better jokes that I have seen. Alex will be plus 54. Scoob with a $20 dono. Bang. Dubs in the chat for Scoobski. Now the Cruz shot 241 to get a plus 89. Josh Empey shot 226 to get to plus 20. Morrison shot 218 to get a minus 2. That's going to be pretty close to the bubble. Manny Farrell shot 151 to get to minus 23. I think he'll be one of the first 5 out. Level Yannick's little double fist pump. Is it every time? It's never one, it's double fist pump. Huh? He's got some good ones. $244. $244. You have Cash App? Isn't that an Apple thing, Cash App? No. We try to keep it light around here. Oh my. Didn't even come help us. What bag? Bag? I guess. When are you going to decide to bowl good in our tournaments? Huh? This is way harder. Kenzie has a cash in. Oh my god. That's where the big money is. You pay double with this play space. You're going to shoot 100 and... We pay double. Kenzie's. Just like that. I'm sure you were. Scores. Well, once we get full scores in, I'll go over them. Hoskins 279 hits plus 54, so Tasman's right. Tasman should probably hire him, to be honest. Said Bull TV should probably hire Tasman. Just quick with it. Like, this guy knew what Alex shot. I had no idea what Alex shot. He said 279 is plus 54. It'll be Roger in the purple shirt, Latanya. Well, thanks, NY native. Kenzie just got it. Appreciate you, my brother. We're all brothers around here, you know. So, take kind of a long time to get scores. You can find scores at tournamentbowl.com. Leave it on? All right. Well. TY. All right. We're going to go ahead and end this real quick. We got to go. They're only giving us like an hour. So, in about an hour, 2:30, he said, go for 6 more games on the short pattern. Hit the bell icon, hit subscribe, and we'll be back for the final 6 games qualifying at the Idaho Masters. We'll cut to the top 16. Thanks, guys. Thank you for all your support. Scooby, New York native, BV. I hope your dad didn't take that the wrong way. Oh, that was goated. I immediately sent that to our staff group chat that he's in. So, thank you guys so much. We'll be back here in about an hour. See ya.